What if we told you that behind us is an invisible Airbnb that we're gonna be sleeping in tonight? Surrounded by trees, a babbling brook, and chickens who are judging your every move.
We're Airbnb hosts, and we just booked one night at this poetic, weirdly perfect, slightly impractical Airbnbs that we have ever seen. To see what it's doing right, what they could be doing better, and how much they're making off of guests just like us.
Okay, Jamie from New Jersey says, perfection. Far enough out of the trees to feel secluded. Felt so held by nature.
Oh.
Very
Is
nice
that good or bad? Erica from Anaheim, California said, super friendly, very nice person. The nice place. We will find out if this is in fact the nice place.
Chelsea from Grand Haven, Michigan says, just magic. I was glowing and radiating after spending time at this wonderful and special nature preserve. Can't wait to come back here. I want to be glowing and radiant. Will I be beaming when I leave?
You'll be radiatingly held by nature at the nice place.
Oh, did the chicken just jump off the fence?
This Airbnb is called the Dreamy Glass Cottage in Nature Paradise in Santa Barbara, California. The description says, with great intention, creativity, and love, a magical 3-acre realm created for those seeking a quiet, sensual nature connection experience. Here are the listing photos for this invisible glass Airbnb. What do you guys think? Do these photos match up with the description? You know, like magical, soulful, rustic, and epic? I mean, we're just checking in right now, so stick around because we're gonna show you if the photos actually capture how this place feels in real life, or it's a little different once you get here.
Now that we're all checked in, let's take a tour of this beautiful property.
Okay, so we're basically in a glass box. There's about 2 walls that have actual drywall up. Only 2 sides that are mirrored are the sides that are drywalled. And then we've got these glass, beautiful windows, basically. And it's a little chilly in here, but we've got a heater, which is nice. So that'll keep us warm. And it looks like we've got 2 big down comforters. And the bed, I've already laid on it. 2 thumbs up. We don't have our coffee maker in here. There's nothing in here. The kitchen, the bathroom is not in here. So this is just basically to sleep and read a book. Got some books down here in this little basket and some extra towels and lights. That's the only thing is there are some mosquitoes.
But that comes kind of with the territory.
We're basically camping. Yeah, we're in nature, so I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah, this is definitely not the type of stay that you would book if you're a hotel person. When we go to Hawaii, all of our friends stay at the resort and we go and explore waterfalls.
Yeah, that is definitely the vibe. I do love a pool service, so don't get that twisted. Because I want to be waited on and possibly to go to the spa.
Well, there is no spa here. The only spa is a spatial view of...
There are a ton of outlets. We love outlets, even though you can't really use anything that would need an outlet because there's no Wi-Fi and there is no service. I just turned that off. Oh, there's the light. So I'm assuming there's lights up here. Looks like we have an extra blanket of sorts. And then we've got 2 towels for our spatial shower.
Curtains.
Curtains. See what these do. They're just little curtains. Just a little bit. We love to see it. We'll probably just keep these open because whatever. Yeah, let's show you the bathroom and the chickens.
Yeah.
Just a short distance away is the outdoor kitchen and the outdoor bathroom.
Okay, so this is the bathroom. We've got a bathroom with an actual toilet. There's like a little cottage next to us that's also like all glass. So we share this. So this is communal. So you don't want to leave your stuff in here. And there's extra toilet paper. I love that they have like little signs that tell you what to use. Got a working sink. It'll spray you. Michael and I love an outdoor shower. Surprised we haven't built one at our own house yet. And you come in, there's a little seat to set your stuff on, and there's Christmas lights, which I love. You got a big ol' space for showering, and there's only one handle, so is that hot or cold? We don't know. Cold shower? Hey, here's the kitchen. Welcome. It's beautiful. There are 4 seats. We've got pans. We've got a sink that works. Beautiful. A hot plate, which is not hot. I was not expecting a fridge. I wasn't expecting a fridge at all. Oh my goodness. Look at all the condiments. What? And oh my gosh, there's eggs. Do you think they're from those chickens?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They must be from the chickens.
That's so cool. Which are ready to be cooked in the kitchen.
The chickens are like right next to the kitchen. That is so cool that you can just go and grab your eggs here and then cook them right here.
So So we spent some time exploring the property. There is a pool and jacuzzi, but we decided not to do that because we actually realized we were starving and we needed to eat some food. So we headed into Santa Barbara, grabbed some Thai food, and then we wanted to get back and get to bed because we had such a long day of travel and this was such a reprieve.
Good night.
Good night.
Turn this light. Which one is it? Oh. Good night. Great rising, everybody, from the jungle. This is our view.
I slept so well. I went to sleep at like 8. We had no service.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like we could do anything on our phones or anything. And it was too dark to read.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, night-night.
I'm sitting here freaking out because we have guests at our own Airbnb. I always like to have my phone available if, God forbid, they need anything or there's an emergency.
We are all about unplugging.
Now, when it comes to our business,
You know. That makes me a little nervous.
That's why last year when we did it, when we were in Italy and stayed at Airbnbs, we blocked off those days so that we didn't.
So that we just had peace.
Yeah.
We just had peace of mind. I slept amazing. The sheets are so soft. The bed is like 11 out of 10. So comfortable. It's like it's memory foam, but it's not memory foam. So cozy. 11 out of 10 for the bed. Oh, and of course the frogs, like...
Yeah, it sounded like we had one of those fake nature.
There's literally just like thousands of frogs.
But it was such a peaceful night. Except the frogs every once in a while. Now it is time to get up, brush our teeth, make some tea. We need to make some breakfast. All that good stuff. So let's get the day started. So if you're wondering what this invisible glass glamping house in Santa Barbara is probably making on Airbnb, we stayed here on a Wednesday night in March and paid $189 for the night, plus a $105 cleaning fee and $41 Airbnb service fee, bringing the total to about $335 for one night. Based on that rate, if this place was booked on weekends, it'd be bringing in around $1,500 a month. At 50% occupancy, about $2,800 a month, 75% occupancy, about $4,200 a month, and if they were fully booked every night, that's over $5,600 a month, nearly $70,000 a year just for this one listing. But here's the thing, when we check their calendar, they barely have any bookings coming up in the next month, and honestly, we want other Airbnb hosts out there to win. This property has so much potential, but it isn't fully optimized, and this host actually has 2 other listings on the same property, so the total revenue potential here is huge. Plus, they've been on Airbnb for over 12 years, and these listings probably crushed it back in the day, but Airbnb's gotten so competitive now. With a few simple changes like slightly lowering the price to increase occupancy, rewriting the title to lean into the invisible house vibe, and hiring an amazing professional photographer to come in and really capture the heart and essence of this place, it could really make a massive difference. Honestly, when we did that for our own Airbnb, it boosted our bookings like crazy. And while we were there, we actually snapped a handful of photos that we're going to send them to the host just in case she wants to use them. So here's what their listing looked like before. And here's what it would look like after with an updated photo and name. Oh, we just got a message from our host. Jennifer said, "Hope you sweethearts had a beautiful, magical, nourishing visit. If I don't get the pleasure of saying goodbye in person before you take off this morning, just wanted to thank you so much for bringing your beautiful energy to this land. I'm so grateful I got to have you guys here. Sending much love and all the best, Jennifer."
So sweet.
This is a very solid business strategy. This is something that, like Kristen said, we would love to do. And it's paying for probably the mortgage.
It's definitely helping with the mortgage at least.
Yeah, so like you can live on your own land for free. As a millennial,
that's ideal.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Waking up here was like you had nature in your face, but in the best way possible. was so peaceful. We got to make breakfast outside. Like it feels like you're camping, but elevated.
This is definitely glamping.
Yeah.
Like this is, I could see our friends that don't like camping being okay with this. Like,
Yeah.
Like now I kind of want to stay one more night to like experience it with the sun out, chill and relax.
There's like a little deck outside, which I love because I could do yoga in the morning, all just birds chirping and frogs ribbiting. As Airbnb hosts, our eye is trained to look for cracks, but this place just invites you to sit still.
This wasn't just a stay, it was a reminder that less can be more, that nature matters, and that with hosting, when done with heart and intention, your property can feel like a work of art. We had a great time. Was this a 5-star stay?
100%.
Was it magical?
Yes.
Would we come back?
Yes.
Would we recommend it to a friend?
Yes.
All right.
We're radiating.
It was, in fact, the nice place.
What do you guys think of this property and our constructive criticism? Would you stay here? Would you not stay here? What would you do differently? We are all checked out and headed for higher ground, so make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and tune in because next time we might be in the trees.